Okay, so let's now get to the next piece of this North Korea thing. I told you a couple of weeks ago that Donald Trump is increasingly taking foreign policy advice from Fox News propagandist Tucker Carlson, making this really the Fox News presidency. I mean, Donald Trump's daily agenda is often set by watching Fox News's morning show, Fox and Friends. They'll talk about something, 20 minutes later, Trump tweets about it, and it's on the agenda for the day or for a week if Trump has not much going on that week. Trump regularly talks to Fox News propagandist Sean Hannity in the evenings and gets Hannity's advice before Hannity puts him to bed. And now Tucker Carlson has been added to the mix. It is truly the Fox News presidency. Now, I will say, it just so happens that some of Tucker Carlson's influence on Trump might be better than what Trump would be getting from people formerly in his administration, if even for the wrong reasons. So, like, as an example, Tucker Carlson seems to be against going into Iran. That's good. I'm also against going into Iran. We don't want Donald Trump going into Iran. We then learned that this weekend, when Donald Trump stepped into North Korea for the first time by any sitting president to shake hands with Kim Jong-un on North Korean soil, that it was Tucker Carlson, rather than Donald Trump's actual national security advisor, John Bolton, who was with Donald Trump on this trip. Bolton, instead, was in Mongolia, not exactly the center of the action over the weekend, while Donald Trump was in North Korea with Tucker Carlson. And of course, concurrent with this, Tucker Carlson is running propaganda for Donald Trump's relationship with Kim Jong-un, saying that to lead a country, you're going to end up killing people in some way, shape, or form. Check out this cartoonish video, Tucker Carlson calling in to Fox News.
Tucker, just one thing that's the type of thing that does make some people nervous, though. President Trump recently made a comment about having a certain type of good chemistry with Kim Jong-un. And that may be true, but when you're talking about someone who has been responsible for so many human rights abuses, does he run a risk with that kind of language of A, coming off to Kim Jong-un like he's pandering to him to an extent, or B, upsetting the American public that elected a president that they want to stand firm and be tough on those human rights violations and stand firm on American principles, which exist in virtually complete contrast to how the North Korean regime is run?
Yeah, I mean, there's no defending the North Korean regime, which is a monstrous regime. It's the last really Stalinist regime in the world. It's a disgusting place, obviously, and so there's no defending it. On the other hand, you got to be honest about what it means to lead a country. It means killing people, not on the scale that the North Koreans do, but a lot of countries commit atrocities, including a number that we're closely allied with. So, I'm not a relativist or anything, but it's important to be honest about that.
Now, this may come as a shock to some people, but Tucker Carlson is right to some degree, even about the killing stuff in a very particular way. Now, I want to be really clear. American presidents aren't killing people in the way that North Korean leaders are killing people. But what Tucker Carlson is right about, and it does not get discussed enough, is that through the decisions of foreign policy that American presidents make, people die as a consequence. And the question is how many and for what reason. That being said, this is a completely ridiculous way to defend Donald Trump, who is being totally bamboozled and conned by Kim Jong-un, period. And that's really the problem here, as I've pointed out. So understand what's going on. As Tucker Carlson is becoming Trump's sort of de facto national security advisor over John Bolton, traveling with him, giving him advice about Iran and North Korea, we have the choice of outrageous war hawk warmonger John Bolton or white nationalist Tucker Carlson. Which is better? I don't actually know. I mean, I truly don't know. At least recently on foreign policy, Tucker does seem to be sort of providing Donald Trump with a less bad point of view, which is stunning to even be saying. It's actually possible that the world would be better off with Tucker off Fox News, where he spreads terrible propaganda, and as a slightly less war-hungry alternative to John Bolton as national security advisor. I mean, that's hilarious to say. It's also tragic to say that that might be the case. And in the meantime, remember that the coziness between this administration and Fox News continues to be completely disgusting. It's effectively state media, at least for the time being. And you only have to look back at how Fox covered North Korea under Obama versus how Fox covers North Korea under Trump to understand the totally propagandistic nature of this. Look at this.
Would you, as president, meet with the leaders of a country like North Korea? Obama extraordinarily said, I'd meet with him.
Senator Obama made his intentions crystal clear on the campaign trail.
I will meet not just with our friends, but with our enemies.
President Obama likes talking to dictators.
He would meet with some of these madmen without any preconditions.
You know, I'm going to reach out to these crazy people around the world and try to get things done.
Yeah.
I think that's a mistake.
Obama is bowing and scraping before dictators.
What is Team Obama doing establishing formal contacts with these people?
A remarkable turnaround in relations between two historic adversaries.
The commander-in-chief's leadership is now leading to a major foreign policy breakthrough.
Another stunning Donald Trump breakthrough.
So I could keep showing you more of the gushing by Fox over Trump on North Korea, but you probably understand it by now. So these are really strange dystopian times that we're living in. And I guess, in a sense, Tucker Carlson is a bigger and bigger part of those strange times. Let me know what you think. Are we in a way better off with Tucker Carlson giving Trump foreign policy ideas rather than his completely war-hungry, true national security advisor, John Bolton? I'm on Twitter at @DPakman, and the show is on Twitter at David Pakman Show. Let me know what you think. If you love learning new things, you probably want to check this out. The David Pakman Show today is sponsored by Skillshare, and we're giving you 2 entire months of free access to Skillshare when you click the link underneath this video. Skillshare is a vibrant online learning community offering more than 25,000 video classes on just about anything you can think of. Get better at playing an instrument. Learn to use Photoshop. How to edit videos. They have classes on drawing, painting, business, cooking, nutrition, personal productivity, and I'm not even really scratching the surface. I recently took a great class on introductory watercolor painting. I'm still not good, but I am learning, and you can access the entire library of fun, easy-to-use online courses for free for 2 months by using the link underneath this video. 2 months of learning something that's totally new to you, something you want to get better at, something you already love, or you can get ahead in your career by learning new skills that will help you at your job. I've gotten a ton out of it. Pat has taken some courses that he's found really valuable, and I think you'll love it too. Get started for free by clicking the link under this video.